This is the worst argument that the Hebrew roots people have. And I don't know what makes me laugh at it the most. Just the fact that you must not have researched that the letter looked like the letter I. And then you look at the old Bibles and the J looks like, even King James, it looks like I-A-M-E-S. But this argument drives me insane because you say his name is Yeshua, not Jesus. Yeshua, because there was no J. Yeshua, it translates into Joshua. It translates into Joshua, not Jesus. Yeshua. Yeshua means Joshua. So it's a deception. It's a huge deception. You're following the Antichrist. Is there an anti-Yeshua? Think about all the J pronunciations in the Bible. Here's Jesus, but what about Jerusalem? How do you reconcile the fact that there's actually a book of Joshua in the Bible? And then if you read what Joshua did, how is that Jesus? Because that's what they want you to think. They want you to think that this Joshua is Jesus. Joshua killed innocent people and destroyed a city in the name of Yahweh. Does that sound like Jesus to you? He killed a whole city of people except for the harlot and her family. And they utterly destroyed all that was in the city, both man and woman, young and old, ox and sheep, donkey with the edge of the sword. Early Christians hated this book. It was them that were being murdered. It was peaceful people. This is exactly what is going on in Palestine right now. People had homes, they had possessions, they were peaceful, loving people, and Yahweh, the God of destruction, Yahweh, the God that the church is following right now, the church that is so dedicated to chosen people syndrome, is doing everything all over as he's destroying Palestine all over again. Like, this is a repeat of history, and people are not learning. People are not learning who the true Jesus is. You think it's Joshua. It's not Joshua. Oh, and you know what? There's a rabbi that talks about Joshua, like he is Yeshua, like he's Jesus. And I do not think Jesus is Yeshua. And anyway, he compares Joshua to Donald Trump. He talks about how Joshua ended up with the harlot and, compares him to Donald Trump. So this is your Joshua. This is a deception. Early Christians did not read the Old Testament. They rejected it. They rejected Judaism. They rejected Moses. They rejected the law. Even Jesus mocked Moses. So, yeah. Early Christians were Aramaic. There was a J. Sound. The sounds existed before the letters. Letters were developed. And afterward, he read all the words of the law, the blessings and the cursings. Do you think God the Father would curse us? Did Jesus ever curse us?